Hey guys, welcome to Nerds and New Ones. I'm Ian, and we are finally back with Superman Lois. I know the other parts, the episodes of last season are a little late. Those were recorded close to when they were airing. They will be up. The rest will be up soon if you care about seeing those still. This will hopefully be going up pretty soon after it's come out. But last season, we ended with, well, for one, we stopped Morgan Edge from turning, I think it was basically terraforming Earth to be Krypton. What's it? I forgot her name. Natalie. She showed up. I'm guessing she also found a way to our Earth. I don't know what happened to her because he never really went into how he lost her. Just saying that he lost her on their planet, on their Earth. I don't think what all happened exactly. Jordan was taken over by Tal. Morgan Edge is dead. He's Tal, right? Or was no. Tal was Edge. Zeta was the dad. So Zeta took over. Jordan, Jonathan, and their mom helped break him out of that. Thankfully. Let's see. John Henry almost died. Thankfully, he did not. I think Superman saved him. It's been a minute since I haven't yet edited that episode, so that's not all the details are that fresh, but I mean, pretty good considering I haven't seen it since it aired. But yeah, I don't know what exactly other than what happened what we ended up with Natalie coming in. Hopefully we'll find out. I'm assuming we're going to find out what exactly had happened to her and why she's here and how she got here. And then maybe we're also kind of developing Jordan's powers a little bit more and seeing if Jonathan's going to have any more kind of like working on sort of going the route of John Henry maybe. I don't know. He's still kind of young, but also Jordan has powers, so that's going to be rough for her too.
Mom?
No, no, it's complicated. Look, that's not your mother.
Oh, whoa.
A lot of cologne.
You'll smell. Come on, in the truck, let's go. Oh, windows down, please.
Is it really that bad?
It's strong, bud. It's real strong.
We got a lot of people that are excited to see you.
Oh.
Sophie, Jordan.
Sophie.
Yeah, me too.
So,
Uh-oh.
how was it? How was camp?
Yeah, good. I mean, it was good to be there. It just felt a little different as a counselor.
Better?
Yeah, everything was...
That's what I was worried about with the whole... Did she meet somebody? Oh, no. Or Jordan, come on, a month?
Finally got my first story published. Before that,
Jump into conclusion.
proofing copy.
Dad, did you talk to Coach Gaines yet?
Yes, I did talk to him. He's just easing you back into things.
Okay, yeah, but we've been practicing for 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know, Jonathan, but you broke your arm twice last year.
Okay, yeah, but it's healed.
Listen, I'm sure Coach is just looking out for your best interest. Maybe you could talk to him, let him know you're frustrated, and see what he says.
Hello.
Yeah, you're right. Lily's leaving you for a reason.
So, how far away is Hubbard's farm?
Well, for him, it's never far enough, so... Oh, that's so good! Oh, hello? What's going on? Is it something under... on the ground underwater? It's fine, don't overthink it. That looks so good! Holy crap! It is fat. That looks really freaking good! Holy crap! so far hasn't missed a step. We'll see what happens with the drama. But Jesus. Hello. Dude, that'd be so cool. I'm just
Jonathan?
Oh, Mom.
Oh my God. Candace, I need you to leave right now.
Miss Lane, I'm so sorry.
Right now.
Mom, I can explain.
You, where is your shirt?
This about the sub?
It's not really playing well around these parts.
I was just trying to save lives.
Sure, I get it. I do. The problem is, you rescued a North Korean submarine, a nuclear one, and then you returned it to them.
nuh-uh.
Couldn't you have just dropped it by American soil?
It's important that I stay out of the
Geopolitics of it all. A working relationship's gonna have
I just realized a
I've been over this.
couple
I will
things.
continue to do.
Clark, I need you home now.
I have to go.
Wait, what's so important? Important now.
I forgot they worked together on Teen Wolf 2. I recognized him from Teen Wolf, but I forgot that Tyler Hoechlin.
Everything okay?
Clark, you really don't get it, do you?
No, I guess I don't. But I'm trying to.
Don't do this right now.
Lois, will you please just tell me what's bothering you? Is it the Natalie thing? Is it?
No! This is what is bothering me, that you left our 15-year-old son home alone to have sex.
Look, you're acting like I did something wrong.
And you're acting like this isn't a big deal.
Not enough to use the ELT? No.
Okay, so now you're just criticizing me.
That is for real emergencies, Lois. Not to get me home to talk about some high school hookup.
You know what? Why don't you go to Lana's without me?
Fine.
Fine.
We talked about this, okay? It's gonna take some time.
No, I've been here 3 months. It's more than enough time to realize that I don't belong.
Please.
Just wish I died like I was supposed to.
It makes me feel like he's hiding something from me.
But then acts like somehow you're to blame for wanting to know what's wrong.
Exactly.
Even though all you're trying to do is help, it turns into some kind of argument, and then that makes you the bad guy.
Are we still talking about Kyle?
Yeah.
Things haven't been great with me and Lois lately.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Trying to help her, I just really don't know how.
Uh-oh.
Did you feel that?
Well, he didn't get handsy with you now, did he?
No. He was a total sweetheart. It was just...
It's too much?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's insecure. I think best thing you can do is just be honest.
I'm hoping.
That wasn't terrible advice.
That's kind of where I'm setting the bar as a dad.
She was my daughter in that other world, and seeing her standing there and calling me mom, I felt nothing. And in that moment, I finally realized how my mom must have felt the day she left us.
Lois.
I've wondered how she could do that my entire life, how a mother could just abandon her children.
You are not your mother. What happened with Natalie, that's a completely different thing.
I just hate this feeling.
Here, come here. Let's get the boys, get some cover.
Why?
We're having an earthquake.
That's cool. That's pretty clever. Uh-oh. Hey, Clark. What? hone in on this real quick, brother. Oh, that would be so terrifying. Something's digging. Oh. Hello? Guys, can you like keep it down? Oh.
Welcome back. I want a full debrief.
Yes, sir, Lieutenant Anderson.
Who? Oh.
Think Dad would want us to keep that?
Anderson, God, what did he do? Are they the same as... Are they... No, that wouldn't make sense. What's he doing?
Tremors seem to have stopped. For now. Dismissed.
Who are they?
They're from our school.
Your school.
Surely General Lane told you that the DoD is training some of our gifted students. I think they did a great job on their inaugural mission tonight, don't you?
Saving people during an earthquake, that's one thing. They're not ready for what's out there in the world.
I disagree.
Anderson. That crest you put on their suit, it's not yours to give.
That's the most recognizable symbol on the planet. I want everyone to know that we are the good guys. Besides, America can have more than one Superman.
Well, yes, but I mean... Yo, in the kitchen? Alright. Got one.
Do you guys have a bedroom down the hall with a door?
It's our house. Okay. Miss. Uh-oh.
Look, you guys are both 15 years old. I get wanting to be intimate with someone. But that's an adult decision. And it comes with some pretty adult feelings that you might not be ready for yet. So, if and when you guys have any questions, you can always come to us, okay?
So what, they're moving here now, or?
They're gonna stay in Smallville for a while and see how they like it here. And if it's okay with you guys, stay at the farm until they find someplace to live.
Whatever we can do to help.
Natalie, this is my husband, Clark, and these are my boys, Jonathan and Jordan.
Hi. It's nice to finally meet you.
You sure you're okay with this? Yeah, of course. Happy to help a friend. Thanks, man.
Yes! More of these two together. Please. What do you want? Or are they just... Whoa! Hey, whoa! Okay. Pretty great open to the season, I feel. I just want to address it right off the bat. The argument that they were having might have seemed like I don't know. Personally, felt like a real argument. Like I don't know. Last season, their arguments was more so like she was feeling. They would say she would go into saying like I'm feel bad for being upset with you, but I can't stop myself from feeling this way. All that kind of stuff. This one was a little more like leaning towards an argument, and where normally in a show like this, well, in shows or movies in general, a lot of times in the CW shows, the drama, the arguments, sometimes, not all the time, seem a bit forced. This one just felt real to me. It definitely felt like it like the one wanting to help, like, and he's not getting angry here for being, well, he's getting frustrated because he's wanting to help, and it just feels like he feels like it's like he's being made out to be doing to make it worse. I don't know, I'm having trouble. Sorry. And just her kind of like biting back. It felt like a very real like there was no what's the word I'm looking for necessarily rational or a reasoning, like a surface reasoning for the argument. Like there was always something else that had been like, that was causing her to be in this kind of a state of mind. Again, this has been festering for 3 months. With the guilt that she had been feeling like that. I figured it was something related to Natalie. Obviously, I just thought it was the fact that she was hurt seeing Natalie, like the memories of that they were gonna have a girl and then she had died. There was a miscarriage. I think it was a miscarriage. I can't remember exactly. Pretty sure it was a miscarriage. And just seeing her reminded her of what she could have had, but it was the fact that seeing her, she felt nothing. Like it's that kind of not really what I was expecting, but I guess I kind of should, because like she wouldn't have seemed like something like not like someone that she had recognized. Like there's no reason. Like it's not like she had a kid that had grown up to be Natalie's age, and it was her doppelganger, and her daughter died at an older age. It was somebody it was a stranger to her, a complete stranger. Like not just like how Natalie, poor Natalie. Man, I also feel bad for Natalie. Like, she went to school, and even though she was telling her dad, you're like, yeah, even though I'll see them, and she was saying more spiteful and everything, but like, she was like, if I see, people that were my best friends there, I'll just pretend like they're not. Obviously, like you've been saying, everything's different here. But when actually it happened, it's obviously the actual like your friends, someone you've been friends with, who knows how long they've been friends with, her best friends, and then they don't even like. She doesn't register because they don't know her on this earth. And it's just like, from being in a situation of a basically kind of apocalyptic situation, then having the possibility of having a normal life, and then seeing that your friends, I just realized the little light strip, that's fine, not a big deal. The possibility of you have a normal life, even though she's technically having a normal life, all things considered, like she's on a different earth. Where their Superman didn't get possessed by Zod, so it is a still surreal situation, while living a normal life. So, but to have that actually run into that block of just like, these people don't know who I am. These people who I considered my best friends, who are my best friends on another earth. She went for a walk for a while. The school ended 3 hours ago, and she left after the first period. Híjole. Where'd she go? And seeing her mother's doppelganger being with the man who killed her on his earth, on her earth. I'm sorry. Oh my god. But yeah, like going back to Lois, she doesn't know, she doesn't recognize her. But when she had felt that, she got whiplash to her mother leaving and thinking like, this is how she felt. This is how my mother felt. I am now my mother. I'm not feeling anything towards this poor girl, this one who's my daughter on another earth. I'm not feeling anything towards her. And so she felt guilty and felt like a terrible person, like a terrible mother, even though it's not her kid, and there was no relation there. She doesn't have necessarily a obligation to this girl. Like technically, it's more like I am this girl's mother on another earth. I should maybe reach out to her. That's more of like a human kind of obligation, sort of like a heartfelt thing, but it's not something that she's needs to do. She doesn't owe this girl anything. And Lois is such a a kind, warm-hearted woman. You know, she's of course once getting through like the block of I'm my mother. I felt nothing for this child. Reached out to her and was like, I'm not trying to replace your mother. I just want to, you know, have a relationship. You know, maybe just a friendship. But you know, it could be like, because I mean, there's people that have father figures, like they have a good relationship with their father or mother, but they do build another father or mother relationship. Like, hey, this is my second father, my second mother, you know. So I mean, it's very understandable why Natalie was acting the way she was. I mean, considering what she had gone through and then what she's come into now, and like her, you know, she had seen her mom die, and then she has this person here who's not her mom, with the man who killed her on there and all that stuff. I know I'm trying to rehashing things, but so I don't have my phone on hand, so I can't look up the actor. So I know I'm jumping, but it just came to mind like the the actor that plays Lieutenant Anderson, who just seeing him, hearing him on the phone when in the first scene he's in, you can tell like, oh, this guy's gonna be a douche. But like seeing him, it took me a second. First, it took me a second to realize, holy crap, that's the guy. That's like the uncle from Teen Wolf. I feel like I heard like news of him being in the show, but I completely forgot. So I think it was mentioned, if I can recall anyway. Because again, I have a vague memory of that, but it could have been something else that he was doing the show. And then after the moment of like, oh wait a second, that's that actor. And then it took me another moment to realize, wait a minute, he was Tyler Hoechlin's uncle in Teen Wolf. He tried to kill him, and they tried to kill each other a lot. Derek? No, I can't remember all of a sudden. Was it Derek? I think it was Derek Hale. I think that's what it was. But yeah, I was like, wow, that's so funny that they're working together again. Well, I wouldn't just say... Well, Tyler's role is very different. He was a much more mature person, less angsty and less, you know, bloodthirsty. But yeah, Lieutenant Anderson's actor, I think it's Ian. Is his name Ian? I think the actor's name is Ian as well. I don't know. There's a lot of actors. Maybe not. I don't know. I can't remember now. I'll look it up later. But you know, his actor he's scummy, like the uncle was in Teen Wolf, but very different, and it was almost both the more serious roles. And Tyler Hoechlin just leagues ahead from what I feel like from what he was as Derek. Not necessarily that he was a bad actor, that I don't remember exactly. Maybe he was not a great, but he just such a great actor here. So I don't know. But definitely, even if I don't remember how good he was in Teen Wolf, I do know that it is a very different character, and two, he just portrays the role really well, both as Clark and Superman. But yeah, it's so funny seeing them work together and opposing each other again. But this dude, like, did Hale, not Hale, sorry, there we go. Did Sam not have any say in, you know, when he retired, who would take his place? That's unfortunate. I was really hoping it would be Irons, but he doesn't really have, that wouldn't really work because he hasn't been in their military, even though he was, you know, his doppelganger was. He died, so he could have, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure they know about other Earths, maybe. I don't know if they do. I know General Lane does. I know Sam, not General now anymore. I know Sam did. Which, speaking of which, we didn't see him, and I completely forgot too. Like, I saw the actor, I'm like, did they change the actor for Sam? That's sad. But I was like, no, idiot. He retired. They literally showed that in the recap, and my brain was just like, no. And speaking of, what was the other girl's name? I don't think it was Candace. That's a different chick, right? It wasn't the girl he was that Jonathan was interested in before. I'm sorry, I'm jumping around a lot. Going back to Lieutenant, he's creating, because I remember they mentioned the school, the superpowered school. I know Sam mentioned that before. Now this tool has access to it, like I don't know about control, but authority to it. He has an authority involvement with it now, and these people who he's trained, and he slapped the symbol on him, like I understand, like maybe like, he wants the immediate, positive outlook on something they're doing. It's always something that they go for, whether it's the right or a scummy thing to do. But for a second I thought they were just new Kryptonians and the armor looked different. Then I heard, then Clark heard them talking to Lieutenant Anderson. So I wasn't sure if it was just, maybe they had done something with the people that had Kryptonians in their minds, but that didn't make any sense at all. That was completely done with. So maybe they had figured out a way to do that as well. But it's just that people that were affected by, well, maybe it probably was other people too, not just the one. Like, 'cause there was, what's that one kid? I can't remember. The one that was affected during the party, where there was the explosion, and he had like these, he was like all jittery, and he had like super speed, and I guess super strength. I'm hoping he's okay. I don't think I saw him because they look much older. So I'm wondering how long they've been doing this. I will say, the uniforms look cool. I begrudgingly must admit that they look pretty cool. And the symbol does do something for it. Even though it kind of sucks that they have it because it's not really, again, like Clark said, it's not exactly theirs to give, the symbol. It's kind of a family thing. But it looks so cool. So that's obviously going to be an issue that we're going to deal with, along with whatever came out of that. Like, it looked like another, Lex suit. So is this Lex from another Earth? Let me go back and see, because it was just like the arm that broke out. I'm not entirely sure what that was. And why is it like hurting Clark? Like, is he using some kind of sonic blast to... I'm trying to think, was there... I don't recall there being something from last season, so I don't think this is anything from last season, so I guess maybe... I don't know. I have no idea who this could be. I'm thinking it could be just maybe another Lex from a different Earth, but I don't know if they'll do that. I mean, it's not like they, it was Lex from a different Earth before. It was just John. So I don't know if this is supposed to be, because the outfit does look, well, the gauntlet looks different already, like it has like this bulb on it. I don't think John's has that. Oh, and going back to the general guy, this douche nose is like, you saved the North Koreans. Like, yeah, he saved lives. He's not involving himself in, your crap. He's just here to save lives. He's here to save lives on the whole planet, not just America. And this guy's like, America should come first. Like, why? Yeah, but, what? Bruh, he doesn't work for you. He's working with you. He's helping you because you need his help. And working together, y'all can coordinate better than if he were to just working on his own, or if you guys working on your own. You guys working together can help a lot of people. You can save a lot of lives, and not just in America. But this guy's like, Sam. I mean, he mentioned, like, my job is, like, to protect the lives in America, in this country. But I don't feel like, I'm pretty sure it's not the first time Clark has done something like that, and I don't think Sam had given him any guff. At least, I mean, they didn't have mentioned it, so I don't know. That's little tool belt, Jesus. I hope he gets fired. So I don't know. Is he gonna be like a bad guy? Like what's going to go on here? Is he gonna just have like an I don't know. I don't feel like they're gonna do another army of super. Well, they could. I mean, it wouldn't be Kryptonians. For a second there, I thought he had sent them to like follow him. I mean, like he would hear them. They couldn't hide from him. Like they don't have all his powers. They were just punching through the wall. They don't have his exact strength. And I don't think they have his hearing because he wasn't affected by what's going on that caused the earthquake in the first place. So I jumped the gun, I think, with Sarah, like, finding someone. Maybe she did, but I mean, they've technically been together for like at least I don't know, more than 3 to 4 months. No, that's not true because it was recently near the end of the last season, so they weren't together. So at least 2 months. And then she was gone for a month at camp. And I mean, it's high school. Relationships don't exactly last all the time. Very rarely do they last. And Jordan is a little... I mean, it's his first relationship. And I mean, Kyle wasn't wrong. He's kind of, I don't know the word. It's escaped me. Insecure. I mean, sometimes... in your first relationship and someone who has the insecurity that he does and the anxiety, you're going to be a little clingy and you'll do a little too much a little early on. I mean, sometimes that can be received well. It's just right now that's kind of, I think it's like suffocating Sarah in a way. Like it's scaring her, like it's moving too fast. Maybe that's what's going on here. And I'm hoping it's not because like maybe she met somebody at camp or something happened to camp. Maybe she didn't meet somebody at camp necessarily, like in terms of like a relationship. I don't know. Maybe they, it was just like I don't want to say a fling, but just they were involved while they were at camp. Like he was one of the counselors or something. So she's a counselor right now. And I mean, not just saying that If that was, I don't think that's the case. It doesn't seem like that because the only reason I thought it is because she kind of like smiled whenever when they were picking her up and her back was turned to them. She kind of like this smile. Like I'm wondering if that was, hinting at she's met somebody at the camp. It's not. It wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing. It's just like they kind of had like she told to Jordan that she wants to be more than friends with him. So like. She was his girlfriend, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if they labeled it, but they were, together in some fashion. And I think she said she loved him too, even though I don't remember, because I know when he was being kidnapped. I mean, whenever, was it Edge that grabbed him? I think it was. Morgan Edge? I think it was. Blinking, sorry. Or because he wasn't Morgan at the time, he was the Eradicator. But we know it's a tense situation. You're thinking like this might not be the end or something. So he's gonna he's emotionally on the best. He's like, "I love you." He told to Sarah. A little quick. I don't know. But again, like I said, relationships don't last at this age, this time. But I just feel bad for Jordan. I wish she would if she's gonna go with somebody else, she should let him know. Which, if it's the case, which again I don't think it is, because they talk with her dad, with Kyle, saying that he's too much, he's being too much right now. You gotta lay the ground rules. You gotta set the tone for this. You're the one that's kind of in charge of this relationship. So, and he gave some good advice, which is funny. He's like, that was actually not bad. I'm liking that things are okay with this family. I'm hoping it's gonna stay that way. They don't really need any more drama and crap. And it seems like she's like Lana is helping somebody running against, I don't remember the guy's name, against the Tool mayor that they had before or have right now. They're running the re-election now, so. But yeah, I'm bouncing everywhere. I'm sorry, this is kind of my brain. I am just worried like what that's gonna do to Jordan. I keep wanting to say Jonathan. I'm just worried that I'm worried how that's gonna affect him. Again, he's kind of on. What is it? He has some kind of some form of anxiety. I can't remember what it was exactly, but I think part of it had to do with the powers. I think but it didn't help anyway. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna hurt. He's gonna be crushed, and it'll take some time, but he'll eventually get over it. I'm not looking forward to see that, trek for him. It sucks. I did like seeing the scene when the earthquake was happening, and that Jordan, being the one who has powers, obviously his instinct was to go to protect his mom and brother. I just really thought that was sweet in seeing that. I don't know what exactly how much of an antagonist that this Lieutenant Anderson is gonna be, and how we're supposed to approach it. Because while he doesn't work for the government, he wouldn't directly attack. One, he doesn't kill, and two, the government would kind of be against him. Granted, they don't have access to kryptonite anymore, thankfully. The DoD, right? I don't know exactly how far that's going to go, and because I'm assuming maybe the guy that's whoever it is down there, the guy or woman, whoever's in the armor, or I'm assuming armor, maybe they're gonna be the antagonist, or maybe it's somebody else maybe it's not even a bad person who's trying to get out. I'm just wondering what they're doing that's causing Clark to have those flares in his super hearing. Even the point where it looks that does the thing where it looks like it's overheating his senses. So we'll see where that goes. Jesus, I can't talk. But anyway, that's it for Superman Lois. Hope you enjoyed. Really good to be back. Strong start, I feel. In my opinion. If you want to stick around for next week's episode, be sure to hit the subscribe button, and Patreon will probably be on hold. I'm going to work on that still. But yeah.